to the max. To the
Oh,
max.
is that you, JJ, or is that somebody else?
Hey brother. Hey brother. How are you?
Who are you?
I'm JJ.
JJ. What? JJ what?
Just JJ. Brother JJ.
Brother JJ. Brother JJ. Brother
Braza
JJ.
JJ.
JJ. No. Bag Bagnovo Nova Nov.
Mogametov.
Modkomedov. A brother from Dagestan.
So I
You
felt
know.
making videos and going a little crazy, and I was like, you know what, I should get a Pakistan hat. Why? Because it's funny. So I have it.
JJ spending money he doesn't have.
This is true. This is true. I am spending money I don't have. That's
Just like
that's
me.
the goal of life. That's the goal. Money, power, and respect. That's the key to life. Money, power, respect.
What? What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing is going on.
Do I hear Christina back there?
There is no Christina in here. You cannot hear her. You definitely cannot see her because my hat is so big.
Your what? Your hat is so big, can't see anything.
Can't see anything behind me, bro. That's
That
right,
is
brother.
the hat. That's the point of the hat, isn't it?
Yeah. This is absolutely wild and crazy. Yeah. So yeah, I spent money.
Uh, Everybody, I'm your host, Mengkin. That is JJ Magmanovov.
Brother JJ Magomedov.
Magmanilov.
Magomedov. Yes, 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 yes. All right. It's so stupid. Just wait until you see.
That's going to be in the titles, right? It's going to be Brother JJ.
Brother JJ.
Dagestan host, and then Mengkin, normal host.
Interesting.
Non-Dagestan host.
Interesting. So Honu Sumo Dagestan.
Okay.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. It's too remote.
They love wrestling too much there.
They do well. They love all different types of wrestling. I feel like having them learn sumo would be pretty easy.
Yeah.
I feel like it would carry over well.
Yeah.
Nobody's going traditional because they have different traditions. But I feel like everything. Have you seen their basketball?
Oh, like they're wrestling basketball. Is that Dagestan or is that just Russia as a whole?
I think it might be all of Russia, right? It might be all of Russia, but especially Dagestan. Like I think it was like
basketball anymore. It's wrestling that involves having a ball and trying to put it in a hoop, but the big part is wrestling.
It's the wildest thing that I have ever seen. Like people are getting destroyed. like you're there, you got the ball, and you're like, blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, you're getting suplexed.
Yeah. Some basketball and you're like, wah!
I'm not gonna lie, if there was an American league, I would definitely watch it.
You would definitely watch it.
Yeah.
Cool.
What's happening here? I can't do it. I physically can't do it. I'll be different. I come back
and that brings us to Honu Sumo Dagestan to Honu Sumo
Wales. Yes. Honu Sumo
Wales. Why are you saying Wales like how Owen Wilson says Wow. Wales. Wow.
Wow, wow,
Wow.
wow,
Wow.
wow, wow.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
can you speak a little bit about the love that you have for the shell?
I know, right? It's so weird. Like Honu the brand was originally your part ownership of a jujutsu slash like grappling dojo, right?
Hmm,
Which you
hmm.
were part of setting up and part owner of. That's why JJ has a shell on his. Yep. Which technically that Honu BJJ doesn't exist anymore, but JJ is the owner of the branding of Honu.
Yes,
And this is
I.
why I am able to use it for my club because JJ gave me permission to. Honu
The
Sumo.
only Honu that exists now is Honu Sumo until who knows, maybe in the future I'll open up another Honu BJJ.
Ooh. Oh, Honu Judo.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I tried Honu Judo for a second, but it didn't pop right. It didn't
But
pop right.
JJ, can you tell me about the branding for Honu first before we move on to like how I mean it's ended up here where it is now?
Okay, um, so we were a part of Six Blades Jiu Jitsu, right? And this, so before Six Blades was a thing, it was Hibero Jiu Jitsu, and they had a. Let me see if I can find their logo. See. Do. Well, they have a logo, and in that logo, it has like feathers or like wheels, right? And we were looking to remix that in a way that made sense for us. Um,
Mhm.
and so as we were trying to figure it out, we're like, oh, what about doing um, like we love Hawaii and we love turtles and jujitsu, surfing, all of that all kind of combines in the same voice. And Secret Time, the original the original logo of it was a turtle and a shell. But the turtle really bothered me because
Mhm.
the gi was underneath the shell, which, if you know my
That makes
OCD,
sense. Yeah,
that would drive me absolutely insane.
yeah.
Absolutely
Because
insane. Like,
the body is connected to the shell. Like they're literally the turtle spine. The spine of a turtle is part of the shell
yep, yep, yep.
or
All right.
embedded into the shell.
So here we go. Let me share this screen so you can see it. All right. So you see the blade here?
Ah, I see. I see.
Yeah, so that was the origination. So even in this photo, so somewhere back here, there is a little JJ, a little 67 kg JJ, somewhere in there.
This is how old were you in your 20s?
In my 20s. So somewhere in there, there's a JJ, right? And so we took this and then remixed
Idea
it, right?
remix. Yeah.
So as you can see, there's the 6 blades, right? And then you'll see that that carries over into the Honu. Just to make sure there's not a random photo of me,
The
because
six shell pieces, right? You have one,
yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shell pieces. Yeah.
All right. So let me go ahead and get rid of this real quick. Ba-boom, ba-boom. All right. So that brings us to the shell, right? And so when we look at the shell, there's the 6 pieces and then the centerpiece in the center. The center for us is the soul, and then everything kind of goes out from there. But let's go ahead and look at what you created, my dude, because
Mhm.
you're over here making magic, right? Straight up magic. Let's look at that magic.
Well, basically what I did was stole the shell, right?
Yes, yes.
Changed the colors, to match
Got
the Welsh flag, which is
it.
the red dragon and then the green, right? And there's also white, but I didn't include that. And then
That's
to
because
differentiate,
Canva was having an issue with white. For some reason, Canva's like, white doesn't exist anymore.
but does Honu like turtle have anything to do with Wales? Not really, but I mean, the idea was that we're part of a bigger Honu family, right?
Exactly. Because Honu is family, man. It is
Yeah,
family.
and I was
And
going to be a part of the Honu family anyway. Whatever I named it, it was going to be part of Honu
yeah.
family. That's just automatic. As a
Well, and now
as a founder
now we
of
can have like as we grow, we can have the Honu World Championship.
yeah, at some
We're
point,
gonna have a little in-house tournament that's the Honu World Championship.
as long as you're a member of Honu, any of the Honu Sumo clubs, you get to compete in it.
And to be completely honest, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
You can train other places. We don't care. You can go wherever you want. You only pay for the dues that you do. That's it.
Mhm.
You pay as you go. I mean, I think it's a win-win.
Exactly.
Yeah. I love this logo, by the way. I love it.
I thought it was too. You had a different. You initially had split it in half. You know, you had like the top being green, the bottom being whichever it was. I can't remember, right? Because
Mhm.
we were thinking about how to do it, and I was like, I don't like that. That
Well,
seems like it's splitting it in half, which
I
was
went
like,
too literal with the Welsh flag.
yeah, yeah,
So maybe I should pull that one up too, because
right.
it's
But for me, I didn't want to really split it in half. Like have the middle part being, and then the two sides red. It's probably
like,
pretty much about equal parts, right?
heck yeah,
About. It's never
about
going to be unless.
about like isn't that reality in itself?
And then to further differentiate it from Honu Sumo, yeah, just add Honu Sumo Wales.
To separate it from Honu Sumo, I added Honu Sumo.
Sumo Wales. Technically, because Honu Sumo OC is the shell is orange, not the Honu red, right? It's Honu orange. And now
Yeah.
we have Honu Sumo Wales red and Honu Sumo Wales green.
There we go. There we go. We're
Which is the
really
exact colors as the Welsh flag, by the way. I went on and I looked at the hex code and I copied that into Canva. So
Oh,
it's the
really?
exact
Okay,
colors. Yeah,
let's pull that back
it's the
up.
exact
Dang.
colors.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's pretty dope. That's pretty
Yeah,
dope. I see it now. Oh wait, I don't see colors right, but I see it.
yeah. But I'm just telling you, you don't need to see the colors. I'm just telling you, it's the exact same hex code, so the colors are the same as the flag.
Okay, I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah.
Um,
But if
so
you see my post on the Honusumo, if you follow my Honusumo Wales page on Instagram, it's Honusumo Wales. Everybody, I'm going to put
well,
that in post production. I'll put that into this right in front of me for those who are not following me. If you've seen the posts I made, the idea before I decided Honusumo Wales was Red Dragon Sumo Club or Red Dragon Sumo, which was a red dragon because Wales. But I thought that was just too cliche.
it kind of was.
Then I was thinking maybe Arthur, a king, King Arthur, supposedly legendary, like from the area of Wales. What is Wales now?
Well, were you thinking that, or was it the Romeo Garcia's Pendragon?
I thought about that, and I thought about maybe how about Merlin, a wizard? Then I was like, no, but you think all of that? I was like, Honu Sumo Wales. It might change to Honu Sumo Cymru, which is Wales in Welsh, but
Really, really. Okay, so I think when you're the local club, you can do as you would like. Ooh, ooh, here. Let me add this. Let me add this. Let me add this. I think you're gonna.
JJ found something.
There you go. There you
Yes.
go.
That is what
So
I'm talking about.
this is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
This is
Red
where
Dragon Sumo.
uh, I'm not gonna lie. This
See, there was
logo,
always going to be a Honu. Like I was going to include the Honu shell in it anyway. But I like this. It's more right. Pops more.
it pops more. The I, the I think that if I
The
would
word
change,
Konosumo should be moved.
no. I think that that's fine. But I think that the outlining should probably be white.
Hey, this is not the permanent. This is what the color of the shell is going to be. This, but like the words don't have to be specifically like this, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
The
That's fair.
brand is the shell, not the Honu Sumo Wales part.
This is true. This is true.
And that means JJ can go ahead and sell it on the Honu Sumo website. The Americans will have products before Wales has the products.
no, so I ship international. So if still Americans will have it first because I don't know how many people in Wales actually know that.
Hey, if you're buying it from Honu Sumo, it doesn't matter what Honu Sumo that money goes to. Probably better go to JJ if you're buying the t-shirts.
It does support the ecosystem that brings you this beautiful little podcast. It also
as well as the website and streaming how we record this, and JJ's computers and JJ's cameras. No, that's out of pocket.
Yeah, no way I'm making that
for JJ.
Like I was like, I'm with you. We're out. We're no longer in the realm of possibilities. Unless we can get some beautiful sponsorship money. But speaking of sponsorship, I think it's about time that we really circle back and highlight one of our sponsors here.
Sometimes you just need something to save your life. Suntory is doing it for me. Grain-free, alcohol-free, and guilt-free. This is very oishi desu. Oishi desu.
Such a good. And we have like 3 or 4 more that we've never like edited yet.
I don't know where they're at. Bro.
JJ, you lost them.
No, I think that I don't know.
They're in your Samsung phones, no? I'm pretty sure that's what we recorded on.
Well, if they're on the Samsung, then they're on our Google stuff.
We'll find them. I'll find them and point you in the direction so you can edit them.
Except
for the one that we took on my phone.
You're gonna push me into that space and go, there you go, JJ.
Exactly.
Out of control.
But JJ, let's go back to the topic.
Okay.
As someone who runs a sumo club, I was involved at founding it. I've been slightly involved on and off with it, but what do you recommend for me to start? I know we had a place to start at already because you were part owner, so we didn't even need to look for a location. But what's your advice into starting?
So
how do I get out there?
So the demographic is a little different, right? So I think that you have to connect with the locals, right? So how and what that looks like can vary. So when I was starting to kind of branch out on my own for judo, what I would do is I would hold practices in parks. So we would throw each other on grass, and then eventually we realized, oh man, our white gis are getting really messed up.
Feel dirty, yeah.
They're like traditional unbleached, so it's like unbleached cotton gis just getting thrown around. Yeah, and then it goes from that to oh man, we should probably get some blue ones because it'll be better.
Is that where the blue ones came from? Okay.
That's where I started wearing blue. And then of course there was one black gi that didn't last long because those are always, At the time, they were cheaper. They were like
Mm.
not rules, which, but you have to connect with the community, right? And if
So I
you can,
guess when I start, I'm hoping mid this year, so June, July, somewhere around there. Supposedly Wales has pretty nice summers
okay,
that are quite dry, so maybe I can set something up. Try to. That's the whole reason I started my paid Instagram page already, is to get some interest before I actually launch it, right? See if I can get any interest. Then I can set up like, let's go to a park on this day, whether, if we, depending on the weather, and then see how many people can come and then try it out and see. And then if we get enough people doing it every so often, then we can move into indoor, right?
yeah,
The
I think,
ideal thing is find someone that
but
is like
you have a person. You have a person, right? So there's one person that has shown
well,
interest.
not really. I
Oh,
messaged him.
okay.
And he was
Uh-huh.
like, "Oh yeah, this, that, this. Where do you train at?" And I was like, and I sent him a message saying I don't train yet, but I'm trying to start. And he hasn't replied since last Thursday, basically.
It's okay. It's all right. There's no such thing as only one, right?
Of
If
course,
there's one person that has,
there was one guy on Reddit that was interested.
boom, there we go. So it all starts from there. I don't know what your local like festival kind of scene is. Do they have any like Asian festivals?
I don't think so. I can look that up. Maybe in Swansea proper, they might be.
So if they do have Asian festivals, right, something along those lines, I would highly recommend like connecting with them and saying, "Hey, I do sumo." Then you can do the Mengkin versus, I don't know, fucking children or whatever, right? Like try sumo, like set up a try sumo booth,
Hmm.
right? So, but this is also one of the things. You're so introverted that is so hard for you to do.
Yeah, even setting up
Yeah,
club is going to be hard for me.
of course. But
That's why I need to find one person to help me do it, right? That's
well,
the thing.
but that's where it starts. Yeah, if you find that one person that you can depend on, at least for a second, right? It doesn't need to be forever, right? But you need, as another introvert, you need that one person that will help you like get past that barrier. Then once you start, then you're fine. I
Because
think
you got other
another,
people helping other people, and then you're like,
yeah.
and I
But then
don't want to be like,
even when they
I don't
all
want to be the go-to guy for sumo in Wales.
even
Like,
when
I
they
don't
all
want to be.
disappear, you already have that foundation built,
Yeah.
right? I think another area that you can look into is just cold calls and cold emails and cold Instagram. Now, the calls are the hardest.
Yeah, I probably won't never go.
There might be a point, right? But a cold email and a cold Instagram message to local jujitsu or judo gyms, I mean, like, hey,
Mhm.
so
Yeah, I would do a free seminar. Yeah.
I'll do a free seminar, but you have to flex on yourself a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Because you're the
Assistant
only,
coach for US, assistant coach for UK lightweight champion.
mhm, mhm. You're the only fan of yourself, right? So you have to be a fanboy of yourself. You have to like really go out there and sell yourself, which sounds terrible, but it's something that you don't want to do, but you should.
Mhm.
You should. And
Yeah.
that's where it all starts, right? And eventually you'll find that one weirdo that loves sumo also.
Yeah.
But
There's always that one weirdo.
I'm
Yeah.
fully aware that sumo is just a whole bunch of weirdos. That's just what it is. It's just what it is.
I mean,
But
anything you get into anything, it's this whole bunch of weirdos. Because, like, if you're not
yeah,
interested in something, why are you doing it?
yeah.
I mean,
This is
there's some people that do it because they're good at it. They don't care about it, but they're good at it, so they do it. There are a few, yeah.
in sumo.
Not in sumo, but I'm
Okay,
talking about
okay.
other communities. You know.
Other communities, yeah. Maybe communities that make money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like money is like,
Yeah.
so like you have like professional athletes. They might not particularly care about the sport, but they're really good at it. So and pays them money.
A job is a job. A
A
job
job
is a
is a
job.
job, exactly.
But a love, like a passion and a love for something that's so, like, in the scheme of things, it's small, right? It's big in reality, but
Yeah.
small in the world. And it's ooh, you know what would be really fun? If you This is never going to happen because you'll never do it. But if you set up a basho watching party at a pub,
Pub.
yeah, bro, it would be so much fun. It'd be so much fun. Like, this is me, introvert JJ, and I'm like, oh, I get to just dive into sumo, watch the things. People are gonna ask me things. Oh shit, I'm just the person that is the closest thing to an expert right now. so
True.
so and so for me, that was me watching MMA when I was young, right? And if, like, you go to miscellaneous bar, ours was U32. We'd sit down and we'd watch fights in San Diego, which is weird. I'm just gonna put that out there. It's weird. There's way too many fighters here, so it got real weird. And there was this one fighter. There's this one fighter that showed up. His name is War Machine. War Machine.
Mhm.
It's like Josh Copenhagen or something like that. But
Mhm.
his ring name was War Machine, and he just would sit down at our tables and eat our food and just, like, hang out. Now, he's not our friend. He's never been our friend. We always get there early because there's only like 4 tables and we wanted the table. This guy is in prison for the rest of his life because he's crazy. And I'm glad we never freaked out. So I'm not going to speak about why he's in prison. Just know, if you want to look it up, his name was War Machine. War
Okay.
Machine. All right. But yeah. So, do you actually think you can do that with the pub? I think that might be fun.
I don't know if a lot of pubs have like TVs or not.
Wow. Yeah, I culturally I'm thinking bar and I'm saying pub,
Yeah, pub. Yeah.
but yeah, is that not common?
I don't.
'Cause don't
The
they watch
pubs I've been to, I don't think
soccer and
I
stuff
recall.
in pubs, right? Don't they watch
Hmm?
soccer games and stuff?
Well, that's like a sports pub or sports bar. So, like, it depends. If you're going to uh, like a football club bar, or like somebody that says they're like a fan that runs a sports, like a fan that runs a football, a fan that runs a pub
Yes,
has a,
yes, yes. I know.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but you know what I'm saying.
I understand. I understand. But I honestly, that might be a fun way just to pull interest. Um, Especially because you're dealing with smaller number communities,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
And then, uh, is there a rugby community out there?
Yeah, of course, it's Wales.
I Hear me out. I don't know what small little town. I don't know how this all works, bro. I don't know. Like, geography in America, got that pretty well. Geography in the UK, I don't know. I just hear people can walk everywhere. I don't know. It's like the something about you can't stop people from walking around the UK, or is that only Britain?
No,
I think that's only
what?
Britain. It doesn't matter. Sorry, I digress. But yeah, maybe connecting with the pub scene, that could work. Also, there's if you need support reaching out to any of the local clubs or anything along those lines, just let me know. I can look at some stuff for you. I don't
You
mind.
might have connection somewhere, right, with through your
Yeah,
traditions.
like the chance of me actually know if you're in
Knowing,
Ireland,
actually,
if
personally
you're in
knowing the person
Ireland,
is
I
not
would have been
high,
good.
but
Yeah, if you're in Ireland, I got you, right? Like, everybody I know in the UK that does jujitsu is in Ireland. So
I mean,
unfortunately, that's
they're not. You may are you talking Northern Ireland or Republic of Ireland? Because those are two
Dublin.
separate.
Dublin.
Dublin, that's a different country. That's not the UK.
Oh well, that's where I'm
Anyway, it's close. It's
well,
close. But
I just said Ireland.
you probably, JJ, you don't might personally not know people, but you definitely know somebody or know somebody.
Right. I should know somebody or know somebody, or maybe the connection is going to be a little easier. Right. So what we can do is we can utilize the internet and find some clubs out there. Right now, the jiu-jitsu community is a little weird, but maybe I can reach out into the judo community. Just see what people are doing. But honestly, I think that if you can get the wild men of rugby to come over, or wild women, I think rugby is an underdeveloped scene for sumo. Like those people are insane and physically strong. They're like they're 1% of the community of just pure wild people. So we should bring them over to sumo. They love it. They love it. Have you seen the rugby? What is it? The one where they size up and they run. Have you seen that?
Size up and they. Oh yeah. Run it straight. Yeah, the run it straight.
Run it straight. Yes. I have this is secret time. I have a full folder of rugby stuff that I just haven't got to because I just kind of fell in love with weird, crazy shit in rugby. And I don't even think it's all gonna make it into the should we section just because it's so much rugby. I fell down a rabbit hole, bro. I fell way down.
I like rugby. Six Nations start.
I mean, it's rugby's crazy. Also, I think rugby, the actual clash and all of that would transfer over well. The hand positions are good. The foot position, the hip head to hip ratio is pretty solid. Where I think it's better than football for the translate over. But that's just me thinking about rugby and being a rugby.
That is a good way to go into JJ's favorite section.
Yes. So didn't know we were going down the rugby rabbit hole. So unfortunately, what I have today isn't rugby related. But let's go ahead and go down the rabbit hole.
Hello? Is anyone out there? We're survivors. Zombies have been beating on the doors day and night for weeks now. I'm not sure how long we can keep them out.
All right, Mr. Mengkin, you know how much I love judo, right? Judo
is your first love.
It is my first love. And I think that there's one part in judo that
even though your family still thinks you do taekwondo or something.
Most of my family's dead.
Oh.
So
okay, before they were all gone, they thought you were doing taekwondo.
No, it was karate. They thought I was doing karate.
Oh, karate. And they paid for it. They still thought you did karate.
It's just what it is. It is what it is. But yeah. So now that we went down that rabbit hole, that makes me sad. And I was talking about America and how much I love America, sort of, and how much I love judo. Let's go ahead and combine the two together.
Okay. Woo! That was a good ukemi.
That was the best ukemi I've ever seen on wild white people shit. Usually it does not end that well. It normally doesn't. When I saw this, I was like, oh, I don't want to throw up when I watched it. Thank you. Speaking of throwing up when you watch something, so we've done the Beyblade before. We're going back into the well of Beyblades because some people think that sumo is the Beyblade of humans, but I would dare say that's it. So wiggling, bro. Britney Spears. It's Britney Spears spinning. I don't know if you're a fan of Britney Spears, but she's going absolutely
It's
insane.
Britney Blade. It's
See, what's funny is we have some fans out here that are way too young who don't understand first who Britney Spears is because they were born after her whole career was done. And
or
if
their
they have
baby
seen it,
career was going on.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's just the way that time works. And Britney Spears is absolutely insane, and she does a lot of spinning. There was a lot of Britney Spears with knives and like moving them around real crazy. I hope the best for her. But she was an icon in the early 2000s and the late 90s, right?
Late 90s, yeah, early 2000s.
Yeah, so she was a fashion icon. I think that the new fashion icons are here. Like, I am a fashion icon. I think that we've talked about
Yeah, that's why JJ makes all those posts about his shirts and his amazing pants.
Yes, and I think that there are other fashion icons out there. And let's go ahead and watch them. Look at that style. Is there anything like better than
Cooler than
right?
Hakama, yeah.
It's so cool.
Hakama, what is it called? Yeah.
So I went down that and was like, man, that was cool. I kind of like, I know I can't wear that on a daily basis, but I do think that there are some sumo wrestlers that just have add-ons that you can feel that you can rock, right? So let's go ahead and watch one of those. Look at that throw over Jack.
Nice. Kirishima, yeah.
Style is absolutely on point. I love that over the shoulder, kind of bigger, like relaxed, efficient way. I think that American fashion is starting to get there a little bit more, but there's nothing like, and it's even in Japanese like pants and stuff, everything's just bigger and like there's a different function to it, and the function is more of a comfort than it is like stiff. I feel like the American fashion scene is a little bit more stiff and straight, where the Japanese is more 3D open.
So should JJ do it? Yes, he should do it.
Yeah. So should I embrace my fashionista?
Yes, embrace it, JJ. Embrace it. Real big embrace.
Thank you, Mengkin. Thank you. And with that, I think it's a great time for us to say Avita Zame. Ja.
Aloha, brother.
Once I get my hands on you, it's over, you,